Hello dancers, welcome back to another Lessons in Dance. Today we're going to talk to you about how to time movements. I'm getting a lot of questions about how to flow to the music and how to remain on beat. Well, the most important thing that you need to know is what is the beat of the music. Second of all, what is the timing of the music? And the last thing you need to know is how fast or how slow do you need to move your body in order to remain on the beat. I believe that that's the most important thing, because what people forget is that they can't change the tempo of the music. They can't change those beats, but they can change how fast or how slow they move their body. So we're going to really be demonstrating, number one, say for instance you have low arms and you're trying to get to a high arm and you only have 8 counts to get there. How fast or how slow do you need to move in order to do that? Well, the simple thing that you need to know is that our body is based on symmetry. We have a line that's dividing the left and right side of our body, and we have a line that's dividing the top half from our bottom half. And if you just think about that, if you're in the middle of your body, then that means that that's half of the count. So if I only have 8 counts to get there, then half of my body should get me to 4 counts. So I have to move myself in such a way that I give equal time to different segments of the body. I don't know if that makes sense. So like I said, you have low arms, you're trying to get to high arms. I'm going to move on 8 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right? I don't have to stop at 4. I just wanted to give you an idea of where I was on the 4th count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If you can see, I used the symmetry of my body to give me an idea of what I needed to do. Say for instance you only have 4 counts to move. Okay, 4 counts to get from a low arm to a high arm. Well, that means that I need to cut that 4 down to 2 halfway. So I'm going to move 1, 2, 3, 4. As you can see, I had to speed up those movements. Well, what happens if I need to get from low arm to high arm on 1? Well, I got to move just a little bit faster. 1. That's all I have. I don't have time to do 1 unless the beats let you know that you have a long count, which the music will tell you that. So these are just some things that we want to get into today. If you have any comments, questions, please feel free to inbox me. I suggest that you visit my website. I have lots of articles that I'm trying to be consistent on, different things about lessons in dance, different things about timing and rhythm and choreography. And if you're a creative director, I'm going to get some articles on that website to help you with that as well. So feel free to visit and leave me any comments, questions, or concerns that you may have. Okay, let's get into our lesson. With me, I have my lovely cohorts. This is Miss Maisha in the blue, and I have Aaliyah in the pink. And we're just going to go through some basic modern dance warm-ups for you so that you can understand how we time things while we're moving and exercising. Okay. So let's talk about how is it that you know how fast to move to what time? Okay. What I want you to know is that the body is divided. You have lines dividing your body. There's one line that's dividing the body from the ceiling to the floor, and that cuts your body in half from left to right, correct? Then you have another line that's separating the top half of your body from the bottom half. Okay, so that belly button is the middle of everything, pretty much. So the belly button cuts it from top and bottom, and the belly button cuts it from left to right. Now, this is halfway. So let's say, for instance, this whole thing right here was 8 counts, right? So let's move our arms down from the bottom to the top on 8 counts, right? So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So once again, if you had 8 counts to get from one movement to the other, you were transitioning from one movement to the other, you would use those dividing lines as a marker. Correct? That's pretty much what you do. So knowing that this is beat 4, if you have 8 counts, this is beat 4. So that you have 4 counts to move from the lower arms to half your body, and then from half your body to upper arms, you have another 4 counts. Same thing is happening if you're moving from the left to the right. Say for instance you have, you're starting with your right arm and you want to move it across like this to the left. I'm taking 8 counts, but 4 counts is half my body. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I continue to move 5, 6, 7, 8. Right? Olivia, can you demonstrate that for me? Just give me a nice long 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? Just give me a nice strong movement. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice. What if you had to do it on 2 counts? Yes. So like Aaliyah said, she's going to go faster now. If she only has 2 counts to get from one side to the other, now she has to move her body faster. The counts are going to stay the same. The music is going to stay at the same tempo. She has to adjust her tempo to match the music. Okay, show us 2 counts. 1, 2. Nice. Nice. So what happens if you have 8 counts? The first time we did 4, it was kind of at a moderate pace. The second time you had only 2 counts and you had to speed up the movement. So what happens if you have 8 counts? What do you need to do? You have to go slower. You have to go slower. Can you show them a nice 8 count of that same move? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nice. So you have to play around with the tempo. You have to know how many beats that you have to get from one movement to the next, and you have to make sure that your tempo matches. So that you stay. Some Egyptian arms. This is a modern dance technique that is used to demonstrate how arms are straight and also how they bend. And we're going to really put some emphasis, some passion into these movements because we're actually dancing now. Okay. So you have up 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 5, 6, 7, 8. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1. Nice. 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and here's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1. Good. 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nice. For this one, we're going to come up on 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. The everything in between is going to be 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. 5, 6, 7, 8. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 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 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Great. Okay. Now I'm going to count the steps in, but you're going to have to pay attention to the way that I count the steps in because the tempo that I use is going to be the tempo that they're going to use when they're dancing. Okay, so we're going to go up and over 1, 2, 3, 4, back up 1, 2, 3, 4, up and over 1, 2, 3, 4, back up 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we're going to go through the whole modern dance warm-up. And for that, we're going to go up and over 1, 2, 3, 4. Your arms are going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Plie 1, 2, 3, 4. Stretch 1, 2, 3, 4. Back up, your flat back bend, and 1. So your arms are going to come down. Okay? And so we're going to show you just by doing that how to time our movements. Ready? 5, 6, 7, 8, up and over, 1, 2, 3, good, and 1, 2, 3, 4, up and over, 1, 2, 3, there you go, 4, and 1, 2, 3, all the way, and go, 1, 2, 3, 4, arms go, 1, 2, 3, 4, and please, 8, 2, good, 3, there you go, and you stretch, 2, 3, 4, and up, 1, 2, flat, flat, and 2, there we go, straighten it up, and 1, and 1, yes, okay, we're going to go through that sentence again, we're going to go through that exercise, ready, and 5, 6, 7, 8, up and over, 1, 2, 3, 4, and up, 1, 2, 3, 4, up and over, 1, 2, 3, 4, and up, 1, 2, 3. Here we go all the way. 2, 3, 4, and you go. Head on your spine. Good. And please, 8. Get. Those legs come up. And up, 1. 2. Good. And up, 1. 2. Keep going, 3. 4, and 1. 2. Good. Stretch it up. And 1. Nice. You have roll down on 4, flat back out, arms go 1. Roll down, 1, 2, 3, 4, flat back out, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1. As you're going to notice that there's some soft and sharp movement, but we'll talk about that later on. It just deals with the punctuation of your count movement. Okay, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, flat back out. Good. 2, 3, 4, and 1. Make that sharp. Make that sharp. Make that 1. Boom. And get ready to go. 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, flat back out. And 2, and 3. So you have. So you have roll down 1, 2, 3, 4, flat back out. Here 1, 2, 3, 4, and. So that you still get all 4 counts to roll down, to come up, but then you have and to start that next. Let's do that one more time, and then you have reverse. Ready? And 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1. Good. 2, 3, 4, flat back out, and 2, and 3, 4, good. To your head, your neck, one side. Okay, so last one you have flat back over, 1, 2, 3, 4, drop on and, roll it up, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, drop, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and. All right. 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. We'll roll it up. 2, 3, 4, and good. 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3. So let's do our balances. You have a table leg. We're just going to do a real. No, I do need the attitude today because I think we're working. I know that Aaliyah has the attitude in there. So you have your table leg. Let's go in first. So you 1, 2, 3, 4. Open 5, 6, 7, 8. Close it 2, 3, 4. Back down 5, 6, 7, 8. This time go all the way through. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Table leg 1, 2, 3, 4. Take it to the back. 2, 3, 4, and then reverse it. Okay. Yes. We're going to slow this down a little bit, and I'm going to speed it up when you get to the table. Okay. So we're going to do some mixed tempos here. They're going to balance really slowly, and then they're going to speed it up once they get to the end. We're just playing with some mixed tempos. 5, and 6, and 5, 6, 7. Here we go. endo, 1, 2, 3. Good. Good knee raise. I like that. 2, 3. Keep it up there. And reverse. 2, 3, 4, and 1. Nice, Leah. 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2. Nice. 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and reverse. Aaliyah, that's good. 3, 4, and reverse. 2, 3, 4, and you. 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice. That was good. Did you like it? That was real good. Okay, we have left side. Left side. 5 and 6 and 5, 6, 7. Here we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and you look. 2, 3, 4, and you 1, 2, 3. Good. All the way. And 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3. Yes, ma'am. And 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2. 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and your head. 2, 3, 4. Nice. My only correction is that knee. Just a little bit. That was nice. Your table did better. You're not doing so much movement from here to the table. I can see just all you're doing is dropping that hip.